This is what I have been able to figure out. The current day eBay, this is what they want. Something like this. You should understand that the eBay of 2021 or 2019 is pretty much different from the eBay that you have today. See, this is exactly what they are looking out for. I'm talking about not just the platform itself, but the people that come onto eBay to want to buy stuff. Everybody is tired of, having to buy a laptop, like say this one right here. And all you have is a laptop that has a lot of scratches here and there. It prohibits business and responsible people from coming to the platform to buy. But when you have something like this being presented, to a potential buyer, take a look at this, guys. It's just going to flip all the way back. All right. It's going to flip 360 degrees, and take a look at the front. The thing that amazes me is that this thing right here is actually a used laptop. But if I wouldn't tell you that it's used, just going to cover the serial number so that somebody don't go, checking out things they shouldn't check. You see, this thing is looking extremely clean, and this is exactly what buyers are looking for in 2026. Understand that eBay has changed. Things have moved on. There used to be a time, whatever you bring on the platform, you sell it. You bring items, laptops like this that are in broken condition, you sell it for good money. You bring, desktop pieces that are full of a lot of scratches, you sell it for a lot of money. But right now, it is no longer the case. People are getting smarter. People are just beginning to imagine that, why do I have to, cut corners instead of getting something very representative of my status? Why do I have to go ahead to buy a laptop that's gotten so many scratches here, annoying scratches, and still pay a lot for it? Buyers are becoming very, very sensitive to the kind of hardwares that they are buying. What does that mean for you? That means that if you are right now thinking of, doing something in this area, which is selling IT hardwares, in used conditions, I want to beg you, because you want to discover things for yourself. Is what I always preach on this channel. You can go ahead to discover things. But one thing I have noticed is that the moment you want to try to discover things for yourself, you realize that you are always tempted to go for the broken items, the items that are full of a lot of scratches, holes on the keyboard, something missing on the laptop, because these are the cheapest things that you can actually buy. And a typical rookie mistake is to be buying inventories based on price. You are telling yourself, I don't want to spend 150 euros buying a clean laptop. I'd rather buy the 40 euro version of that laptop and try to sell it for, say, 200 euros. I'm telling you guys, that's not going to work in this time, except you are just selling the items as parts, as broken items. Then people are going to flock on your listing, but they are not going to pay you 200 euros. They're going to pay you, what you call scrap value fee. They're going to pay what they feel is commensurate to the condition in which you have described. If you say the item is in defective condition, nobody's going to give you a lot of money. Your effort might pretty much be wasted. But you see, it took me a long time to realize that it is better you buy stuff like this, laptop looking in very clean condition, laptop without absolutely no, nothing broken, nothing damaged, nothing scratched, nothing, this is much, much better, because with this kind of laptop, you're going to be presenting it to the world. A lot of people have interest in stuff like this. Bankers come out to eBay to buy stuff. Businessmen, they come out to eBay to want to buy stuff. Engineers, they are on the platform looking for good offers. Accountants, medical doctors, they're not going to take just an anyhow laptop from you. And this is exactly why you should be careful the kind of items you are presenting, because if you keep listing, broken items, and these people are coming to search and they just keep scrolling past your listing, it doesn't help you at the end of the day. See, even if you want to do, a mix of inventories, you get some broken items, you get some items with, fairly okay condition. Also try to mix it with items that are looking in the very best condition, because in this way, if somebody lands in your shop and they are trying to buy something, they are not going to be turned off that all the things you have in your shop are just, broken item. You're going to be, met with a station where they see a particular laptop like this, a HP EliteBook, and then they see that, oh, the item also has a charger, the condition is great, you have made good photographs, they're going to stop by, and one thing they're going to be holding them is just for you to have the right price. And if that is the case, which is the price has been well researched and the price meets what the buyer expectation is, they're going to click on the buy it now button, and that item is going to be sold. This laptop here sold for well over 300 euros. And I am highly confident that whoever is going to receive this is just going to go to my eBay shop and give me a positive review, because I have done my best in ensuring that this laptop or the buyer receives the laptop in the very best condition. Of course, it's not where it stops. It also applies to the way I'm going to send out this laptop to the buyer. I'm not going to do a shabby job here. I'm not just going to throw this into a box. I'm going to try to use a premium box, a premium bubble wrap, to make sure that this item here gets presented to the person that has, taken time to go to my shop, scrolled and taken a look at this decent laptop here and has bought it. I'm going to do my best to ensure that this laptop gets shipped out today, so that whoever must have bought it will still receive it tomorrow, being Saturday. Of course, I'm going to come here to tell you guys how it has gone. So if you are in the market right now, you are trying to, buy inventories, please take a look at this video, watch it one more time. I understand that the default setting is that you might want to consider buying broken items because they are being offered to you for cheap, untested laptops, untested tablets, and stuff like that. I have played that game before, and I realized that it is just an exercise in futility. It doesn't help you. It's all amount to wasted effort, wasted time. I played that game for well over 3 or 4 years, and I realized that at the end of the day, it's better to invest your effort, your energy, buying a laptop that a whole lot of people would naturally want to have, not a laptop that's just limited to a certain group of people, which are the technicians, people looking to buy spare parts to repair a better laptop. No, if you want to play that game, you are limiting the amount of people that you can actually sell your goods to, and ultimately you are limiting the amount of money you can make flipping laptops and desktop PCs for profit. But if you play this game, which is you go out there, spend a little bit of money, of course, do your due diligence, research the item to be sure that the item is in the best condition and what the market actually wants. You have taken pains to make sure that all the accessories, like the chargers, they work and they are not defective in any way. I'm telling you guys, you are going to be selling your item. Of course, there are situations where things are not selling. I'm not removing that fact because it is what it is. It is not a money grab. It's a business, and sometimes businesses being what they are, they experience ups and downs. And if that is the phase that you are in, it's all well and good. But understand that in situations where things are working ideally, a lot of people will be more interested in things like this instead of buying broken items. I hope this video helps you put things in perspective. If it did, please go ahead and click on the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Until I see you again in the next video, peace out.